Everyone's going back to school this month.
That's right. You're not the only ones. People are starting new classes all round the world, and we've been finding out about some of them.
Did you know that some children in Australia live hundreds of kilometres from the nearest town?
The schools are so far away from their homes that they can't go there every day, so these children listen to lessons on the radio.
Their school is called the School of the Air because they are taught over the airwaves.
Vicky Barker emailed us from a farm in the middle of Australia to tell us about her school day.
She listens to a lesson on the radio for half an hour. Then she works for 5 or 6 hours. She completes her tasks and sends her work to her teacher by mail.
She can also send emails and talk to her teacher by phone.
Vicky told us. One day when I was talking to my teacher, there was a storm and lightning hit the phone line. That was the end of that lesson.
Have you ever thought you'd like to learn something new at school? Well, what about this? Sasha is going back to circus school in Russia.
He emailed Radio 6 and this is what he said. I love my circus school. I've learnt to juggle with fire. This term, I'm starting tightrope walking and the high trapeze.
Sasha is 15 years old. He told us, I will be studying here for 3 more years. Then I'd like to work in the Moscow State Circus.
Thanks, Sasha, and good luck.
Moscow is in the north of Europe, but it isn't the most northerly school in the world. That's in Greenland. It's in a small village called Siorapaluk.
There are only a few children in the village, and the school is also the public library.
Siorapaluk is near the North Pole. In the summer, the sun never sets. It's light enough to play outside at 3 o'clock in the morning.
At the other end of the world is the most southerly town. It's called Puerto Williams, and it's in the very south of South America.
Puerto Williams has one school right in the middle of the town. In summer, it doesn't get hotter than 18 degrees Celsius, so nice and cool for playing football.
Now we're going to hear from someone who goes to a completely different kind of school. Hi, Amanda. Can you tell us about your school?
Well, it's in London, and it's a ballet school.
How long have you been studying at the school?
I'm just beginning my 4th year.
Do you like it?
I love it, but we work very hard every day. We get up at 6:30.
Oh no, that's too early.
And we practice dance for 2 hours before we start lessons.
What sort of lessons do you do?
We do the same lessons as other children. My favourite subject is history. We dance again in the afternoon, and in the evening we do homework.
Do you want to be a dancer?
Oh, yes. I hope that one day I will be good enough to join a ballet company.
Thank you, Amanda. Bye.
Bye.
There are lots of children learning to dance at Amanda's school, but some schools don't have many children at all.
We had an email from Finley in Scotland to tell us that his school is very small. In fact, he's the only pupil. He lives in a part of Scotland where there are very few people. He's on the line now. Hello, Finley. Aren't you a bit lonely?
Well, I am at the moment. My sister and my 2 cousins were at this school last year, but now they have gone to the big school in the town 15 kilometres away.
Are you going to be the only pupil for the whole year?
No, just for this term, I hope. Some new children are coming to live in the village. Then my younger brother will start school in a few months. There'll be 5 of us all together.
What's it like being in such a small school?
Well, the good thing is that the teacher always has time for you. The bad thing is that there aren't many other children to play with. But you get used to it.
Well, have a good time this year, Finley, and thanks for talking to us.